I'm a big believer that we all have to be Jesus before we can talk Jesus, wherever we're serving. But to be Jesus is to love on someone first, to not judge anyone, to be there for them when, like I said, things are good or things are bad. They have to see Jesus in me before I can start sitting down and having that conversation as I start talking about Jesus Christ and what He's done in my life.
West Boulevard Ministry really is here to serve the West Boulevard corridor in a way that we're building relationships with families. And in those relationships, we're trying to be the hands and feet of Christ in any way that we can serve the families in this corridor, so that way they see the love of Christ.
West Boulevard Ministry's mission is to serve the spiritual and the physical needs of the families and the communities within the West Boulevard corridor to the glory of Jesus Christ.
I just about lost it, family, didn't have nobody to talk to, and I just felt at a point of just giving up, until, Bart, he talked to me, he gave me the word, and, it just hit me like, okay, I do have a reason to live, God is good, and He always keep that in mind, and that helped me keep going.
Words can't even explain, how I feel about Mr. Bart. He's more like an uncle. Having Mr. Bart by my side and telling me that everything's gonna be okay and just constantly mentoring me, it really helped to push through, because at times I just felt like, just throwing in the towel and just giving up. I felt like nobody was really around to support or to help, talk, even when I just needed to, just express a few things and just to get some things off my mind. I know that I can call on Mr. Bart and the West Boulevard Ministry.
When this whole thing got started, people said, well, Bart, how do you know if it's going to be, that the ministry is going to be a success or not? And I mean this when I say this. If we can positively impact one person, one family, a year, is that not worth it? If we can be an example of what Jesus Christ has done in our lives to others and live that with someone else, is it not worth it? Is that not what we're called to do?
We're trying to be led by the Spirit in every way that we can, and how we give and how we serve this community. So with the families that we're working with, we're not working with them meaning we're paying their light bill when their lights get cut off, or their gas bill when their gas gets cut off. No, we're walking with them in a way that we're showing them and teaching them life skills of how to walk day to day. We're here to serve, to be His hands and feet. And then when we have the opportunity to share, we do. Because we've seen, and we believe, and we've seen that when individuals know your heart, and when these families know our hearts and know that we support them, that we're here for them, that we're there for them, the gospel's so much more powerful. When you get the chance to actually share what Jesus Christ has done and what He's done in your own life, it's so much more powerful.
I'm calling out to Charlotte to get involved. Everybody can make a difference. Find out what is important in what drives you and how you can become an asset to your city. Sitting around talking about it does nothing. Get involved. Not only are you going to change someone else's life, your life will change, I promise you. My goal and my vision is for me to drive down the street and see some of my friends, or see a part of a West Boulevard Ministry team member on a front porch having a fellowship with someone. I just honk the horn and throw my hand out the window. I say, right on. To bring people together to really start a revival.